Alright, let's take a wild ride through the epic history of dragons. Now, when you think of dragons, you probably imagine giant fire-breathing beasts soaring through the sky, right? But where did these legends actually start? Let's rewind, way, way back. The first dragon stories pop up over 4,000 years ago in ancient Mesopotamia. These early dragons were more like chaos monsters, serpentine, powerful, and always making trouble for the gods. Fast forward to ancient China, and dragons take on a whole new vibe. Instead of villains, Chinese dragons are wise, lucky, and symbols of power. They control rain, rivers, and even the fate of emperors. Talk about a glow-up. Meanwhile, in ancient Greece, dragons show up in myths like the story of Hercules fighting the Hydra, a multi-headed dragon that just wouldn't quit. And over in Norse mythology, you've got Jormungandr, the world serpent so massive it wraps around the earth. Vikings loved a good dragon story, especially if it involved treasure and epic battles. But let's not forget medieval Europe. This is where dragons get seriously scary. Knights, castles, and fire-breathing monsters. Classic. Think St. George slaying the dragon, a tale that spread all over Europe and became the blueprint for the hero versus dragon legend. Fun fact, a lot of these stories were actually metaphors for good versus evil. As the centuries rolled on, dragons kept evolving. In the Middle Ages, people even claimed to find dragon bones, which were actually dinosaur fossils. Imagine stumbling across a massive bone and thinking, yep, that's definitely a dragon. Fast forward to today, and dragons are everywhere. Movies, Game of Thrones, video games, Pokemon books, Harry Potter. Dragons have gone from terrifying monsters to beloved fantasy icons. So why do dragons stick around? Maybe it's because they're the ultimate symbol of imagination. Creatures that can be wise, evil, beautiful, or terrifying, depending on who's telling the story. One thing's for sure. As long as we love stories, dragons will never go extinct. Thanks for joining me on this whirlwind tour of dragon history. If you want more epic legends, hit that subscribe button and let's keep the adventure going.